So I've been watching a good amount of tape over the last, I don't know. So I guess the past several weeks. And Taylor Grimes has popped out at me, and some people call him the next Cooper Kupp, but let's talk about that a little bit. One of the things that makes Cooper Kupp so interesting is the fact that Cooper is schemed to get the ball. And I think that's where the similarity is because Taylor Grimes is very often schemed to get the ball. So let's talk about this concept right here on this play, switch concept. So the entirety of a switch concept is you want to bite on the inside as the leading receiver. You're going to sell that you're going up and then bite inside to the post. The inside slot receiver, he's going to work to the outside of you and just run a fade to the background. You're splitting these two defensive backs. That's basically what you're doing here. You're trying to make these guys, this guy has to make a decision right here. And who's he going to go chase? He knows that he has the safety help. A lot of times, if you're in that kind of situation, you're in a man, and that's running straight toward the safety, but you're going to have to cross the safety. If he indeed has man coverage on the slot receiver, you have to run that way. So it forces a decision because you know that there's going to be a collision. And this is executed really well, honestly. They're in position, and the ball just kind of slips through them. Great concentration by Taylor Grimes on that play. So moving on to the second play here, this was a nice little, we're scheming this up because we want to get Taylor the ball. And this is what we like to call a fake screen, basically. So let's break it down a little bit. We're going stacks, right? So the wide receiver are stacked on top of each other. Now, that's the key defender is the safety. You want him to react. You're going to force him to react. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of run like we're going to stop right here, and we're blocking, and boom, we're going to shoot upfield. And so once we shoot upfield, we know that that safety, that key to safety, he's got to make a decision. Now, what we're also doing is we're trying to create this space right here so that back the receiver off the line of scrimmage, he can kind of hook right there. Because you want him, you want the safety to work down, you want him to work back up, you want him to bite on that fake, and you want that corner that's already working down, you want him to jump that route. And so there's all that space right there, and that's why Taylor's wide open on this shot. But I think that there's some interesting tools here. I think that there's a lot, that we'll talk about with him over the future. And it's really interesting. I'm not so sure about the next Cooper Kupp. Their size measurables aren't very similar, as you can see on the screen here. So let's kind of pump the brakes on that a little bit. But let's keep an eye on this kid. He's got some good stuff going for him. He's got some good tools, and I think he could be special at the next level.